What's the deal? Real Game No Gimmick Podcast, man. We back again another week. We got my guy Jay from the Just the Facts podcast, host of the Just the Facts.
What it do? What it
What up,
do?
Jay? We got PG the Hustler, CEO, Black Money Media,
What's
host
happening? What's
of
happening?
Talking Shit Show host. How y'all feeling, man?
Chilling, man.
Another day,
We
another
good?
dollar.
Everybody good?
Big facts. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So I don't know. It's a couple things I wanted to talk about today. I don't know where y'all want to start at. I'll let y'all choose where we start at. We can start with the Math Alpha joint that I was talking to you about. We could we could always talk about Trump, his first weekend, and I want to talk football. You know what I mean? That's why just the fella today. We talking sports today.
Most definitely.
We
Yeah.
talking sports today. It's getting close. We gotta talk sports today.
Some
So where y'all
predictions.
want to start at?
Let's start with this Math Alpha, man. What you think? What you think, Jay?
That's
Y'all
cool.
gotta
I want to
fill
start
me
there.
in. Yeah, fill me
All
in.
right,
Put me
cool.
on game.
Right.
So, all right. So with the clip we about to show, the Math Hoffa joint. All right. So, Math, the three dudes on this the three dudes that's in this clip had a podcast, a successful podcast. I used to watch it. This is why it was interesting to me. But on multiple levels though. I used to watch the podcast. It was called My Expert Opinion. Math Hoffa was like the host, and the other two dudes was his always every week guest. You know what I'm saying? They was basically part of the show, you feel me? Like when they left, I quit watching the show.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you why. We can talk about why or whatever if whatever. But they had a podcast together. The other two dudes left the podcast because Math Hoffa, what he said was he put out this, he portrayed himself as if he wanted to put like a network together, kind of like what we trying to do, how we all link, we all got everybody, you know what I'm saying, we all got our own thing, but we all come together under the same umbrella
Yeah.
type thing, you feel me?
Right, right.
Yeah.
So he was telling them, don't start no podcast, you know what I'm saying, it's cool to be on other podcasts, but don't start nothing, you feel me? Don't start nothing. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. When the time is right, I'm gonna give y'all podcast. We're gonna put it under this umbrella. It's gonna be love. You feel me?
Right, right.
I guess it was taking too long. The other two dudes, they named Esso and Heineken. They started getting suspicious because the podcast was successful, and they started hearing deals. They started hearing about deals that people was trying to buy it, Revolt was trying to buy it, people bigger, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to buy it, like the Joe Button and all that, you feel me?
Right, right.
They
Okay.
felt like they felt like they was getting cut out the deal. They felt like dude was playing his hand shady. So they started their own podcast. It was called Back Fuel, and they just got into a beef about that. All right. So they hadn't seen each other since that, since the split or whatever. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
So Esso and Heineken is on Angela Yee's podcast, talking about they podcast, Bag Fuel. Out the blue, Math Hoffa pops up. Kind of Kanye the interview, you feel me? Did you seen the PG, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't, but what they didn't show him walk up or nothing. Like it just starts with him on the couch.
Okay. So I mean, so we, if y'all want to, we can just play the footage now. We can talk about it. And what y'all think or whatever.
Yeah, we can play it. We can play it.
With that information that we just gave, you feel me?
Right. It's ready. It's only like 4 minutes long.
Y'all be encouraging people to pick a side.
Really?
You do.
No, we don't.
Bath. That's 110% cap.
You know,
Why
of all
Jim ain't
people,
never been on the show?
you know, of all people,
Why
you
Jim
know, of
ain't
all
never been
people
on the
sitting
show?
here, you know, of all people sitting here, you know, I don't give a fuck about nobody and
Why
being on
Jim
no
ain't never been
show.
on the show?
You know, I already know who I am.
I already
You
know
know,
the answer.
he don't. What's the answer?
Pick the
What's the
side.
answer?
That's
You don't
what's
want to
the
hear the
answer?
answer. What's the
He
answer?
What
picked
is
the
the
side.
answer?
What's the answer? Tell
What
me.
is the answer?
Tell me what the answer is. Ain't nobody blocking nobody but you, my
We just
nigga.
I
had
don't
this
block
conversation at one
Corner
nobody.
point
Lab
before.
told me you
Okay,
blocked us.
wait.
Corner Lab told me you blocked us, nigga. Yo,
That's
it's
my
ironic we
niggas.
told the story
That's
about
my
you,
niggas.
and you popped up.
That's
It's
my
ironic we
niggas.
told the story about you,
Okay,
you
hold
popped
on.
up.
Hold
That's
on,
my
Shaq,
niggas.
hold on.
Once I heard about Jim, I was
We
like,
talking
oh,
about I don't got nothing to do with what Jim Jones do. Jim Jones, man, this nigga Jim Jones do what he want to do.
I
Jim
hear
Jones
you.
is his own man.
I know
Jim
that.
Jones don't listen to nothing I got to say, nor do I get in the middle of people's shit. Just like I never got in the middle of your
That's
shit.
not what I heard.
Like I always mind my business. Well, you heard wrong, my nigga. You heard wrong. It's as simple as that.
All right,
Jimmy would have came with Mano
We
the
don't
day you
even
had
care
Mano on
about
here.
nothing nobody do.
And we on the show.
Nobody
The
cares
first
about
time we had
nothing
Mano
nobody
together,
do, bro. You
and
know
Jimmy
that.
ain't come.
I don't even know why you
I
come
mean,
up here. You know,
I hope
yo, I'm gonna take him out of it. You know I don't give a fuck, nigga. You know I
Yo,
don't care
I
about
know you
what
don't
you
give a
do.
fuck while his
I was
cameras
walking
on.
off the show and he asked me to come back. You know I don't care.
I know you don't give a
bro.
fuck while his cameras is
Come on, bro.
I know
When the
you don't give
cameras
a
is
fuck
off,
while
I'm the
the cameras
same
is
nigga. Everybody knows
This is why
that.
I hang out with women
Okay.
all the time.
That's a fact.
Everybody knows that.
We just
bro.
talked
Come
about
on,
this.
bro.
This is why I hang out with women all the
come
time.
on,
But
bro.
I want this to be a peaceful conversation.
No, it is.
No,
Bro,
no,
you shouldn't have
I
invited
want to
him.
be honest. I'm gonna
If
be
you
honest.
wanted to be peaceful, you did the
Well-
wrong thing.
Well,
You did the wrong fucking thing.
that's not how it
That's
went
all I'm
down.
saying.
All right, look.
We all talking.
I'll be honest. I miss these guys, man.
That's the part I wanted to talk about.
It ain't cat.
That's cat,
It
man.
ain't cat.
Yo,
Right?
you make everything different. You know why, man? You know why? I told niggas on the show. I was so shocked because I really thought we was friends. I really thought we was. I thought we was building shit. When I had an opportunity to move around, and you said, "Nah, my nigga, I'll pay you. You stay here." I said, "All right, I'm gonna do it with you, my nigga."
Right.
I said, "I'm gonna do it with you." I said, "And don't worry about it." I said, "You ain't gotta pay me stuff. If you don't want to pay this man," I said, "Whatever you gonna give me, I'll fight with this man. I'm good.
And I said,
You
nah.
my nigga.
I
We
said,
black.
nah.
We black." I said, "We gonna do this shit." I'm making money up beside that, and you knew that. So I said, "Yo, I'm cool." I felt blessed to say I didn't even know what was going on. When I came on your shit, I was doing relationship shows, and you gave an opportunity for me to show my business mind.
Niggas just gonna send me a dummy contract and then go negotiate some shit with Revolt. It's
man.
not cap. It's once I spoke to Dion.
We can stop it for real, PG.
No, I spoke to such and such. They sent me a contract. He said, I don't know who them niggas is. Stop.
So the part I wanted to talk about. Hold on. The part I wanted to talk about is when she said I want this to be a peaceful conversation, and bro said if you wanted it to be a peaceful conversation, you wouldn't have did it like that. I mean, first let me ask y'all, did y'all feel like awkwardness in that? Did y'all feel how awkward that was or no? Did y'all? Whoa.
My bad. Being is that I don't really know these niggas, man. I can't say that I felt the tension because I don't know how they really be acting. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time seeing them. But I hear what they saying. I do see how upset the nigga on the couch is. The other nigga is.
Right.
With the green, what is that? The green or whatever, the green hoodie or whatever the fuck. The other nigga.
Right.
I see how upset that nigga is about this shit in it. And like I get the gist of what's going on, but I'm still kind of like a lot of times this shit is for like, you know what I'm saying? I think niggas get too sensitive about a lot of subjects, about a lot of things, and if shit ain't moving their way, they don't want it to, you know what I'm saying? They got a problem with it, or they feel disrespected. You
My
know?
whole what I'm trying to like. My thing is, me watching it, and I watched the whole thing though. Like me watching it, I felt like them boys got ambushed. They weren't expecting bro to pop up. They ain't talked to bro since the whatever happened. You feel me?
Since they split, yeah, I heard him say that in there.
And
Yeah,
I felt like that. I felt that was foul. Me personally. That and then like that's why Angela Yee, she tried to make a joke. Haha, that's why I hang with females. Cause she was uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It was just I just thought that was wild. In my opinion, I thought that was wild. I felt like they ambushed them. That was my whole thing. I ain't like that. Even if I didn't even agree with what was talked about. I
yeah.
felt that was wrong that they surprised them niggas like that.
So he walked in on them niggas because the clip I got it just showed them niggas sitting there.
Yeah, he walked in on them niggas interview.
Yeah, that's corny as hell. That mean that she set that shit up, and then she came back to say, "I wanted this to be a peaceful situation," and then
And he
like
said, if you
like
wanted to
you
be
said,
peaceful, you
yeah,
wouldn't have done it like that.
you wouldn't have done that. Yeah, you wanted some drama on the shit on the show. You wanted something to crack, but she always been messy.
What you think, Jay?
I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't know who those folks are. The only name I recognized was Jim Jones. I mean, it just sounds like a bunch of people that just jumped the gun and like PG said, just didn't like certain rumors that they was hearing and went about a situation and it just ain't really never get resolved. So it's just being handled wrong at this point now. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah,
I feel that, but see, I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about how I feel like they got how a dude popped out the interview,
how it was
just
set up.
walked in on the interview.
Yeah, that's corny.
I ain't see that.
Nobody should ever
Yeah, I
walk
ain't see
in.
that.
Yeah, I
I
know
ain't
that's
see
the
that,
messed
but
up
I
part.
ain't see that part. But I know. I mean, who? How did he get the information that they was doing the interview at that time?
That part.
Exactly.
That part.
So it's like
Set up. That shit is
somebody behind the scenes did something, but it could have been a whole. They like PG said, it could have all just been something for clout for real. Like this whole thing could be some type of antic going on. It don't make sense for real. Like it's kind of weird. But,
and it's funny, like they all using Jim Jones' name. That's the
But
name
what
they
right.
threw out there.
what
I felt like
what
it was weird. He's not even there.
I feel like what they were trying to say is they both saying that the one people telling the other people telling famous people, and I guess they use Jim Jones for example. If you do their podcast, you can't do mine. Well, I don't rock with you. I don't fuck with you. That's what they were trying to say. But yeah, I
That's
was
why
just
he was
more
like,
like,
"Why Jimmy ain't never been on your show?"
yeah, he trying to say because they blocking them. They saying I don't mess with
And
you
then,
if
and then that's why he was like, "I don't block nobody." And that nigga said, "That's not what I heard."
right.
I hate when niggas say that. That ain't what I heard. I heard. She said. They said. They did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just more on the ambush shit. That's what got me.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what more
that's messy media, man.
fact.
that's
So
clickbait.
what y'all think about? My bad. Go ahead, Jay. What you say?
Oh no, I just said that's clickbait.
What y'all think about Trump's first week and his executive orders? Which ones
That
stand
motherfucker
out?
got
I
active.
think came
Ah,
in well blazing, didn't he?
That boy came in active as hell.
Guns
He ain't waste
blazing.
not a goddamn second. He ain't waste a goddamn second to do some shit, boy. He got the shit shaped up right now.
well, we gonna see. We gonna see how much stand that shit. The
He
pardons
he
is what
got he
really
signed
fucking me up. Like we gotta. That nigga just pardoned
the,
the police that killed the black man, the innocent black man, and I definitely don't agree
well.
with that.
I'm tripping about because I'm trying to find out about that EOC thing that he just pardoned or just signed off. You know about the equal employment opportunity
The
thing?
DEI,
Yep.
huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out about that because I think that's kind of interesting for real.
Affirmative action. Gone. Discrimination Act. Gone.
Yeah.
Boss can walk up and say, "Get your black ass off the job." Say, "Why,
Right,
boss?"
right, type
Because your
shit.
ass is black.
I want to know. I just want to know, is it something that they doing where it's like something different that they trying to go at with that, or is it like that's just a true showing of what's really about to be going on for real?
Take us back damn near slavery times. If you ain't already got
Damn,
no
reset.
money and you ain't already got no position, you better make your own, or you better hope you keep yours.
Push
You
that
hope you
goddamn
be
button.
able to keep
Reset.
yours.
The great reset.
Wow. They fighting that. They fighting hard on that. The birthright one.
Yeah, the birthright one is definitely being combated and blocked by a couple of states and a couple of
What
governors.
birthright one? You talking about
He
the people
signed it.
that they born, if you born in the states but your parents is foreigners, you not officially American. You talking about?
Yeah, if one of
Right.
your parents,
Yeah.
if just
Right.
one of
Right.
you, only one of your parents is a foreign, like it could be just one, and they can strip it from you. Like they could have the authority to strip your citizenship if that parent is not legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some interesting stuff. Um, I guess this is one of those situations where you kind of glad that you're not on that side of the tracks, right?
Facts.
I mean, as unfortunate as it sounds, like we really don't have a dog in that fight for real. We can't really do nothing about that.
This the thing. Yep. Trump got 4 years. We vote for president every 4 years, but we vote. We only in 2 years we could change we could change what the Congress look like. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Senate, cabinet, and shit.
Feel me?
But man,
So that's
motherfuckers
what
got
we
to
got.
go out and
I
vote
mean,
for that. Motherfuckers got
right.
to
I
go
mean,
out and vote for that
that's
because
what I'm
people
saying.
don't know people only focus on that every 4 year vote. We don't focus on that every 2 year vote.
And that's what I'm trying to stress right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got
I ain't gonna
yeah,
hold
big
you. I'll
old
be
ass
in
in
the
the struggle.
polls. I'll be in the polls. My wife won't let me not be in the polls. I'm in the polls. I'm
Ain't
in
nothing
the
wrong with that.
polls.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's where the real action is at. The
Yeah,
local
If
election.
you really want to start to make a change, that's where you can start seeing it from.
Local
That's the best
election.
place to see it from. Yeah. And just like these local people, a lot of these people, and a couple of the like you just brought up, LBC, a couple of states and mayor, governors, or whatever, and all that stuff are blocking that order, like that. You know what I'm saying? They're blocking that one. They're already saying no. So when it comes to time to vote on it, when it comes for all this stuff all these orders to try to pass, or for all these orders to go active or whatever, it's gonna be a lot of friction in between. Like it's gonna out of the 200, what do you sign? 200 new shit. What are we looking? Maybe
I
10,
don't know the
20.
exact. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah, whatever it was
my
all in that
question
Project 25, 2025. It should have been all in there.
my question is y'all, I mean, are y'all against that or are y'all for that or what? How y'all feel about that?
But what?
About
The
him
birth rate,
about
the birth thing.
yeah, the birth thing.
It's like you said. It really don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? That don't affect me. But if you just ask me how I feel, I don't know. I didn't think about it. I never thought about it because it don't affect me. I guess
Well,
it's messed up. It's messed up a little bit.
so
Kids ain't got
honestly,
nothing to do with it.
right, exactly. So honestly, I think it was put in a position. It was put in place for a reason, and it was put in place, like basically on some common sense shit. I mean, everybody. This is America is a melting pot. Everybody from somewhere, And when you think about the times that was put into place, if that were the case, a lot of these people wouldn't even be citizens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people's ancestors wouldn't be citizens if they had that, if they didn't have that law into place. So I believe that that's one of the great laws or great things in the Constitution um, that made this country what it is. As far
That's
as
that is what America's supposed to be, ain't it?
yeah, it's a melting pot, and it's supposed to be like that. I mean, you know, it, we can always go down rabbit holes and worms, wormholes about who was here first and all that kind of shit. But I mean, overall, this country is a melting pot. Since the Western civilization, you know what I'm saying, governed the laws of it, you know what I mean, they did that for a reason. I mean, no, you can't just be illegal and just come over here and start having babies. No, that shouldn't be the fact. That shouldn't be allowed. But if you are if your heritage is from here, or part of your heritage is an American that is born and raised here, social security number, pay taxes all their life, everything like that. I don't see why that child wouldn't be considered a citizen, or if not, be able to apply for citizenship. You know what I'm saying? Based on the fact that they are born like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe that a lot of these things that they bring into the attention and that they're trying to look at de- deterrence. You know what I'm saying? It's this shit, just like you just said, we don't have a dog in the fight. Most Americans don't. White Americans, black Americans. But when you look at the others, you look at where their heritages come from, they come from all over the place. So it's like it's funny that they the ones that's trying to volley and lobby for this shit. We know where we come from, where we was taken from, and where we been. But some of their ancestors from all over the place: Germany, Denmark, Sweden, or not just Mexico.
Yeah.
But when you think about and look through things from a bigot's brain like him, everything he think about is focused on the people he don't like, and he's not thinking about that there's other nationalities out here that's going through the same things that those people that he don't like, which is the Southern Americans, the Mexicans, and shit like that, the Latinos. So who knows?
Go ahead, Jay.
When I think about like the the people that come over here and have kids or whatever, um, yeah, I don't think that the kid necessarily has anything to do with it. Yeah, um, but at the same time, I kind of think it's like it kind of has to go hand in hand with each other because it's like if we leave the kid here and that kid is a citizen now, but their parent is back over there in another country, then that means that now they're a kid that's going through our governmental foster system, which is like I
Yeah.
don't think that that's the best move for that kid. And not to mention, like now that's just more tax dollars that we spending on or that we're paying out for that kid that is abandoned now. And not that that's a bad thing, but it's just something. It's just another thing that is added to us on the back end.
Yeah, I totally agree. Nah, I mean we can't leave the kid. We can't have the kids here and the parents over there, wherever they from.
Right, right.
Uh, that's
That's a
man.
tough
That's
one.
that's a tough one. That's a
That's
tough
tough.
one. It is a tough one.
No, it's only tough because what's being told to y'all is not really what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like that's the reason why it seems so tough. Like it's only
no,
being focused. It's only being focused on the people that's coming from south of the border. You know
hold
what I'm
on.
saying?
Let me explain why it's tough, PG. Let me explain why it's tough. It's tough because Trump is kicking out anybody that's not a citizen, right?
No,
But that's not what he's
Yeah,
doing.
No,
Kicking out
Yeah, because
illegal.
21 Savage
he's
was
only
about to
doing
be
that.
kicked out.
He's
And he
only
from
doing that
Britain.
to.
He from England or something like that.
He's only doing that to. He's only doing that to the Latin Americans and the
The
Southern that's
Mexicans
coming
to
from
the
South.
south, the south,
Yeah,
south of the border.
that's his main focus, bro.
All right, so all right, let's say that then. But the kids are born here. The kids are born here, so technically American citizens, right? So the kid get to stay. They kick out the parents. What we supposed to like? That's not no type of solution. That's what we saying. That's why we saying it's tough.
So hold up.
What you do with the kid?
So hold up now. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because at the end of the day, you gotta think about something, PG. Um, Anybody else that comes across or comes to America, how do you get here? You can't just go. You can't just walk across the line and say I'm here unless you're coming from Canada. And those people not really trying to break down the doors to get to America because Canada is better than America for real.
Mhm.
Bro, it's people that fly in from all over the place, all the time, bro.
Yeah, but that's not happening like how the people from Mexico is running across the border in hordes of groups and sneaking in trucks and shit. Like you gotta think about it. Like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but there's not a whole flight being hijacked of 300 Paris, France people that's coming to America. Like, yeah, we're coming to America, but there's fleets of Mexicans that's just swimming across the lake or whatever, or jumping in the back of Fred's truck and they getting transported over here. Like that's happening. I'm not saying what you're saying isn't right or wrong, but it's focused on those group of people because that group of people are the ones that's mainly the mass of people doing it. Texas is whole lot of little Mexico for real. When I lived in Texas, everybody down there is Mexican. They coming up from the little pipeline. You ain't going to New York and seeing that everybody from there is from Switzerland because they done came in illegally. They had to get checked in through customs and shit.
That's funny, man. I love hearing you talk and bring that view because like that's really not like that goes on, but that shit been going on for 50, 60 years since the border been there, bro. And nothing changed. Y'all, bro, that's just been happening. I lived in Cali for 12, 13 years, man. This is such thing as a coyote. These niggas bring motherfuckers across the border, and them are Americans. So, like, the same people that you talking about, like, I get it. But there is no way to walk from England to New York. Like, it's only like that because it's only like that because it's like that geographically. Okay?
Exactly, and that's
But
what I'm saying.
hold on,
I'm not
hold
negating
on.
what you're saying.
But hold on, though. It's flights of Europeans coming in all the time illegally. Nobody talks about that. It's flights of motherfuckers coming in with fake passports and all kind of shit, and it's terrorists and shit that's coming in from the Middle East. It's motherfucking terrorists that are born here, and taught terrorist ways. Like they're installed here. Like, but nobody's talking about that. We focusing on poor people that's coming across the border for a better life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, and I'm not saying that they not doing that, but I'm saying the reason it's being cast for the wrong reason, bro. Like nothing but them people ain't been doing shit, and they ain't doing shit now. It's always been crime, it's always been crime, whether you American, whether you Latino, whether you motherfucking from England, Switzerland, all that shit. Everybody got their degenerates and they motherfucking low lives of society. But when you sit there and you act like and you portray a whole race of people to be that way just for your own agenda, just because money move a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Like the Mexicans been helping us out forever. The Mexicans, this shit, half of California and Texas, if you want to be political and be for real about it, Texas and California is Mexican. That belongs to them. That's their land. That was taken from them. You see what I'm saying? It was divided and taken from them. So like that's why I say it's so much shit to that, and I don't go deep into it because you have to do your own research about that culture and about how they got here, just like how we are here. Like you have to, and the only thing that makes this thing a fight and makes it something like that's even speak worthy is because they are the only country that we geographically, other than Canada, that we geographically share a border with that you can literally walk or swim to.
All right.
No one else
So I'm gonna
does,
hit
but
you.
there are people from everywhere that's doing that. Like people
I'm gonna
coming
hit you
over
with a
here.
couple different points. I'm gonna hit you with a couple different points, PG. So one reason why, if you talk about the Europeans that's coming over here in the flights illegally, and we're not really speaking about that, it's an obvious answer to that. The obvious answer is because those people look more like the people that they're trying to protect. That's hands down the point. And if you want me to spell it out black and white for you, it's because those folks look more like the white folks that's here than the Mexicans that's coming across the border. That's for one. For two, you got to think about, all right, yes, you're talking about flights of Europeans that's coming over illegally. Yes, that's a fact for sure.
Who does the most damage? Who does the most damage?
But what I'm saying is this: it's like what I'm saying is this: you have more illegal Hispanic people coming across the border every single day, opposed to you might get a flight or two area here, you know what I'm saying, here and there. You're not.
But that's only because it's geographical, bro. It's no other reason. No other reason.
That's understood. Okay, that's understood. But the fact is still the matter is that's statistically that means there's going to be more of these illegal of this people than there is going to be of these illegal of these people. So what I'm saying is like, yeah, you're right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. But the people that's coming over here and they're illegal and they're doing these crimes and we're pointing that shit out is because, for one, they don't look like the people that they're trying to protect. And for two, it's because they are illegal when they come into our country and do crimes. Like you got a whole horde of Brazilians that's been terrorizing the athletes while they playing football and basketball and shit. Like a whole cartel of people taking over apartment buildings and shit. Those granted, yes, the European people are probably doing some crazy shit. We're not hearing about shit like that. But to your point, it might just be because we pointing out a specific people, but the specific people is the people that don't look like the people they're trying to protect, if that makes sense.
Like it do, but I fail to see like what difference that makes. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna sit up here and just bear down on certain people just because they closer to us. Because if you think about it, the most damage that have been done by the other foreigners from the other side. Ain't no Mexicans blew up no fucking buildings around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking Mexicans hijack no planes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't did none of that shit, bro. Ain't no Mexicans responsible for terrorist acts, bro. Them niggas come over here try to work. That's all they do. They come over here try to work and make a better life.
The ones that are doing that are the ones that's bringing in the drugs and being a part of the cartel life or part of the other side of crime, like the grape and just different type of crime. It's just a different type of crime. It's not the extreme, but even those people that's doing those extremes that you speaking of, we already have those categorized as a specific people too, and that's also a brown skinned color of people. So it goes back to again what I was saying, like it's a protection over a certain shade of a person, but then you have the other people that like, yeah, we got to make sure we label them and make sure that they are known to be this group, like this is the bad people. And they all tend to fall under the same. Pay attention, and that's all I'm saying. Like I get what you're saying, but that's more so of the thing how I see it, how I'm picking it up.
I mean, yeah, you definitely entitled to that. You definitely entitled to that. I see. I don't know, man. I see it a different way. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Being is that I done been through like I don't know. A lot of these places, man, I done been through like military systems, and I know how the government be working, man. And I know how people are, and I know what the focus really is, and I know how these people will tell the masses anything without, merit. They will tell the masses anything without merit to push their agenda. And then the masses get to believe in that without actually knowing or being in those situations and seeing what's really going on in these areas or seeing what's really going on, on the ground. You know what I mean? Instead of just taking the word for it from the masses, like instead of like being there. You know what I'm saying? And like being there and seeing what's really going on, talking to people, seeing what's going on, like why they family is here, like where you came from, why you there, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? And just getting in touch and getting close to people instead of thinking about everything as a news story. You know what I'm saying? Or thinking of everything as just something and without, so thinking of stuff without empathy. You know what I'm saying? And what these other people are going through. Everybody and everything is not a statistic. You know what I'm saying? We can break them down statistically, but these things, everybody's not over here for the same thing. Everybody that's coming across that border is not committing crimes. It's more people that born here that commit crimes than those people that come across the border ever do on these soil. Like there's something that we overlook because we
everything though, PG.
You say what?
Statistics is a big factor in everything. That's how we get stereotypes.
Statistics can be manipulated.
But I'm not telling you. But I'm not sitting here. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. Oh yeah, the Mexican people are coming over here just to commit crime. No. That's the farthest thing from what I would say ever was the case. But statistics do give you a good understanding of what's going on and what to expect from a certain type of people. For sure.
That's the way you see it, bro. I'd rather hear it from them people.
Okay, so
I'd rather touch the ground and see it from my own eyes than take a word or numbers from somebody.
Let me say
that's what's going on. Be like, yeah, that's what's going on. Nah, I don't do that.
Yo, that's very dangerous. What you just said, Jay, because I could hear somebody saying that about us. Look at the statistics. The statistics say, blah, 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 blah,
that's why I don't do it. Right.
So I'm not saying that that's the right way or the wrong way to do things, but that's just the facts of how things are. Like at the end of the day, that's why we are That's why the stereotype of anything that you can ever think about comes to be, and that's It's generally. You really look at the mass of what it is. Generally,
but we can't speak of that. We can't speak of those as if they're true.
It's not about being true or not. It's the fact that generally, so first and foremost, you got to understand it this way: a person's perception is their reality. So whatever a person perceives is just what it is. Like you can't change that about anything. But at the end of the day, when we say, okay, why do I mean, it's just stereotypes. Why do we fuck with certain people that we see just off the cusp? It's because we see something that they move a certain way, and we generally think that that's how that person rock or that's how that person is. So we gonna rock with that person. We had to base it off of something that we seen that generally this person would be doing this in this general area at this general time. So I know that this is where I generally need to be to find this type of person. A motherfucker riding around at 12 after 12 o'clock. What do you think? What you think they generally like? What will you be thinking that they're doing? They might not be doing that, but usually at that time of night, what is somebody at 12 o'clock in the morning doing outside riding around doing what?
Shit, motherfucker could be leaving work.
I said riding around.
They could be leaving work. I don't know. How am I to know they riding around? They could be riding from one place to the other. They could be going home.
So you could be coming from work. You could be going home. That's a fact. That is a fact. However, that's more likely for you to be doing something else because work shifts don't typically end at 12 o'clock. If you on third shift, you probably went in at 10 or 11.
But every work shift ain't the same no more. We got Uber drivers. Nigga, Uber run 24/7. So do DoorDash.
Right.
Like, I mean, you never know what people doing, bro. That's why you can't just put statistic on everything.
So okay,
You can't put numbers on everything because you don't know everybody's personal situation.
Let's think about it this way: if you are riding around at certain hours of the night, is it wrong to think that there's a possibility that you could be up to something that you might not need to be up to? Would it be wrong to say that?
Would it be wrong to say that?
If somebody is out at 1:30 in the morning and they out here cruising, whatever they doing whatever they doing, would it be wrong to say that that person might be into something that is probably not you know what I'm saying? You might not be up to the best. You might not be into the best activities right
Hey,
now.
bro, like you said, your perception is your reality, man. That I'm gonna let you have that. I'm not. I don't do that, bro. I just don't move like that. I don't move like that.
So yeah,
So I can't even answer that, my nigga, because I don't. When I see somebody out, I don't think, oh, what the fuck are they doing? I don't think that shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm about my business. I'm going about my motherfucking business. Whatever I'm doing, I'm going about my business. I don't give a fuck what they doing. Like for real, like you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. I don't generalize everything, my nigga. Like I don't, because life is not. Let me tell you something. Life is a series of moments. Everybody's moment is not the same, bro. Like think about that, bro. Like all the time, bro. Life is a series of moments. Everybody's moment is not the same. So you can, yeah. So you cannot say just because that other nigga on the statistic was out doing bad, this nigga that you just seen at 12 o'clock at night doing bad. His moment ain't the same as that nigga's moment, bro.
I didn't say that just because you.
And that moment ain't the same as your moment, my nigga. Like everything is not like that.
You see somebody. I didn't say just because you see somebody at 12 o'clock they're bad. It's. I said that if you see somebody riding around at 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning or at night, is it wrong to say that they possibly might be up to something that they could be doing the right thing? They might have had an emergency and had to go to the hospital. They might be coming from work. Yeah, you're right. They might be. But however, we know that at certain hours, certain activity is going on, and certain people are up at these hours for different reasons. So would it be wrong to say that this person might not be up to the best behavior? They might be on demon time. Why did the strip club open up from? Why is the strip club open at these hours only, but not at these hours also? Because
shit, I'd have been to the strip club 10 o'clock in the morning, nigga. I don't know what you talking
about. There's not people in there at those hours because most of those people.
Shit, I'm in there. I'm talking shit, man. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, but we know that those people is at work. We know that motherfuckers is working 9 to 5. That's why.
Nigga, that's what I was there for. We was at work. I'm just saying, man. Hey. Everything ain't no generalization, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? It just ain't. I get what you're going at. I get what you try to do, but everything ain't a generalization. And I'm not just going to automatically say it's right or wrong for somebody to say you out here at 12 o'clock at night riding around because that's dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's dead ass wrong to even think that somebody is suspicious. Now, if somebody walking up on you doing some suspicious shit, somebody driving or moving around or riding somewhere from point A to B is not suspicious to me. That's how people get places. It's called transportation. It's called moving from one place to another. Like, but if somebody is walking up, shit shiesty on, clutching their motherfucking hoodie, looking goofy, doing like this, yeah, then that person 9 times out of 10 is on some dumb shit. But if a motherfucker just moving from point A to point B, i.e. riding around, I'm not gonna think nothing ill of them. You see what I'm saying? Like
if I see a car pull up to my neighbor's house at 1 o'clock in the morning and leave, I'm gonna probably think that my neighbor is probably selling drugs, bro. I ain't gonna.
Why you looking at your neighbor at 1 o'clock in the morning, nigga? Why your ass ain't sleep?
Exactly. See what I'm saying? Now you wondering what I'm doing.
No, I'm just saying. Why you ain't sleep? Why does it matter? That nigga pay. Do you pay that nigga bill?
Man, that's
you pay that man mortgage.
I don't pay buddies.
I don't know, bro. If I don't pay
him,
my neighbors move up and down the street all the time, but I don't give a fuck what they doing. As long as they don't knock this door or come across my property line, I'm good. I don't give a fuck what they doing.
Right. I'm not saying I give a fuck. I'm just saying if you're paying attention to that, that just gives you that. It makes you think about certain things that generally you probably wouldn't think about. Like, i.e., you not paying attention to what the fuck they doing. But if you pay attention to what they're doing, now you see them move a certain way. Well, you're gonna generalize like, oh, these people are doing this, or oh, this will probably doing that.
So check this out.
If I don't think like that.
If I seen a couple people going to my neighbor's house and it was in and out real quick, when I seen my neighbors come outside, I will ask her, hey man, you know where that gas at?
You gonna get your info one way or another, nigga.
No, I just want a bag. I might need a bag.
Right, the nigga said, I need a bag too, nigga. Don't be holding out, motherfucker.
Hey, next door. Shit.
Right. Shit, nigga. Hey, that's real shit though. No, but man, I just don't move like that, Jay. I feel you, man. I feel you. And some people do that. Some people think like that. I just don't.
I think it's more so that you said what you're saying is you don't pay attention to folks and you're not in nobody's business, so it's not something that you really well on. But if in life we do that, bro. That's just how we do things, bro. Like, you're more likely to click up with a white person because you know that this white person is generally going to put you in a different place than if you click up with this black person. Now you click up with that black person because you're trying to get to a different place than where that white person can take you. That's all I'm saying. Like, in life, we generalize everything. Bro. Like, we literally do with shit.
Yeah, that's not me. That's not me though. Just like you just said a statement earlier. You said your perception is your reality. That's how you perceive things, and that's your reality. That's not my reality, bro. And I don't move like that. Like, I don't attach myself to somebody because of what they can do. All my life, I've done shit on my own, and I've made shit my own. Like, there's not nobody that can say that they gave me anything or put me in a position or I got cool with them or I'm good with them. And then I got it trickle down. The trickle down effect happened to where I'm on because of somebody else. Like, it ain't never been like that. And it, like, honestly, I never wanted to be the person that wanted to be around somebody just for a certain reason. If I'm around you, I love you. You my family. Like, I fuck with you. Like, if we, you know what I'm saying? If that's just how I move. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should move like that. I'm not saying LBC should move like that. I'm not saying anybody else should move like that. That's what works for me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I move, and that's how, like, you know what I'm saying? It is like it just is what it is, my nigga. Like, I'm very.
You have to see something beneficial in that person though for you to even approach them in the first place.
Nah, I don't approach who. Like, I don't approach.
No, so for you to and have anybody in your life, like, wouldn't you have to have seen some type of benefit in them for you to approach them or for you to accept them into your crowd?
Nah, I have a friend right now, and I can be honest with you. I love him to death. He's a person, he's a brother to me. And he's in a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? His mentality is 20 years behind.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Like, but I love him like a brother, and I fuck with him, and I always just tell him, hey, nigga, you know, you shouldn't be moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always, cause I love him. That's my brother. But he a grown man, but I can't say, nigga, stop doing that, stop doing this. You need to, you do. I just get at him like a brother would. Like, damn, bro, like, you know, you wouldn't be in that situation if, you know, such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? I love you, my nigga. Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? I talked to that nigga. It ain't it's not about a benefit. I love that nigga. That's my brother, bro. Like, we've been through a lot.
Right.
We've been through some shit together. So it was never nothing. I looked at him and was like, I could benefit off this nigga. If I hang around this nigga, you know what I'm saying, I can learn this from him. No, it's nothing, there's nothing there like that. So no, I don't.
So not benefiting saying like,
I'm just going off the words you using, my nigga. I'm going off the words you using.
No, not using benefit is in the sense of saying, oh, well, if I hang with this person, I'll get this from
That's
him,
beneficial. That's what beneficial means.
All right, so I fuck with LBC and I fuck with PG because I have a platform where I can actually come in and speak, and we have some kind of camaraderie where we relate on certain topics. So I fuck with y'all because that's a benefit to me. Like, I don't really talk to a lot of different people. I don't really fuck with a lot of different people, but I found some people that have like interests that is beneficial to me. Not beneficial in the fact that, oh, well, LBC put me on this platform, so now I'm gonna be able to blow my shit up. No, because I don't think of it like that. I think of it how we came to the vision together. But when I say that's what I mean when I say beneficial. Not beneficial in the sense of like, oh, if I get this dude on my side, oh, I'm about to be able to do this, and this. Well, no, it's beneficial in different ways.
I mean, it's kind of like you just explained the exact same thing back to back. I don't know if you caught that.
I ain't catch it, but all right.
We can run the tape back. You just explained the exact thing back to back, like you said. But I mean, I know what you're saying, man. Basically, you saying you ain't gonna fuck with no nutting ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Right? Yeah,
but I'm just letting you know that I got some niggas in my life that could be considered that, but I always try to uplift them. You know what I'm saying? I always try to.
When you first met them, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, it was always that.
With them, they wasn't that.
It was always that. The nigga been the same since I met him, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. That's what I'm saying, bro. I move different. I move different, my G.
But it was something. But it was something about him, though. It had to be something about him that kept.
Because he has no filter. He a real ass nigga, and he has no filter. He a real ass nigga, and if you ask him a question, he gonna tell you the answer that's on his mind right then at that time. He's not gonna think of nothing that's gonna be politically correct. He's not gonna think of nothing that's gonna be like that's gonna make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, inferior. He's not gonna try to make you. He's not gonna try to cater to nobody. He's gonna say what's on his fucking mind. Period. So
and that's what
is it beneficial? Is it beneficial? No.
Yeah.
Is it beneficial? No. Is it? No. It's not beneficial. But is it a character?
Yes, it
is. Is it a character that he has that I like, that I'm fond of? Yes. It's not beneficial to me at all.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It does nothing.
Everybody don't have a real nigga in their corner. So you
please look up the word beneficial though. Please look up the word beneficial though.
No, all right.
I gain nothing from it. Benefit means you get something from it. What are health benefits?
It's kind of beneficial to have a straight shooter, a person, a no filter type person. It also could be negative too. But you know what I mean? We just gonna go on to the next subject because we not gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always. Hey, everybody is entitled to how they feel, man. Like for real.
No, and everybody expressed it well, and we ain't gonna change nobody's mind. So now we're gonna talk sports.
Oh shit!
All right, we got KC and Buffalo in the AFC. We got. You know what I mean? We got the NFC East.
You don't like them teams over there, huh?
We got the NFC East and
you don't want to call them teams now.
Who y'all got, man? What y'all got going on, man? Who y'all got? Tomorrow, for tomorrow's game.
I'm rocking with the Bills. I want to see the Bills go.
Facts. I'm with Jay. I'm definitely with Jay on that. I
want to see the Bills go.
If only for the fact that I don't want to see Taylor Swift every 5 minutes at the Super Bowl.
No. Oh, okay. Great.
I'm just saying, though. I'm saying.
I'm glad y'all said that, actually. Because
I'm so sick of seeing that wench.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is Kansas City? Is people getting tired of Kansas City like they was tired of Tom Brady and the Patriots? Is Mahomes and them turning into to the Patriots? You remember how everybody hated the Patriots? They tired of seeing them. Yeah. Everybody was rooting for them to lose. That would get the Giants when they were trying to go undefeated.
Hell yeah!
KC that now? That's KC.
I feel like it's going there. Like the only reason why it's not like just so blatant is because Mahomes is really, really a really good quarterback, bro. you can't take nothing from Mahomes. As much as I don't like to see KC in the big games, and I'm only saying it because they be whooping my Ravens. You know what I'm saying? They just smack the Ravens, right? But you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, the only reason why
Real
like
talk.
it's not so tough to say that, you know what I mean? Because Mahomes do some shit, man. Mahomes be put he cold, bro. he cold.
He good.
He cold, man. But it's with Brady, it was more like Brady was boring.
Brady was boring, but Brady was good.
I can't take nothing away from his accuracy and his arm, though. You feel me? He's a beast. Brady is a motherfucker, bro.
But see, Brady
He was boring.
He had scandals too.
Scandal with
He had
Deflategate.
the chief coach and the Deflategate. He had Spygate and the Deflategate.
Spygate, yep. Dude from Michigan.
Man, you know.
Yeah, I seen it.
You know
Them niggas cold piece of work, man. Them niggas, bruh. If you know, you know. You know why we laughing, y'all. If you know, you fuck with sports, you done seen that documentary, man. Go look that shit up. If you know, you know.
Who you got in the NFC, bro? Who you got? Oh, I just want to say, yeah, I want KC. I want to see KC though, man. I ain't got nothing against Mahomes and them, man. They ain't my you know.
So you want to see KC go?
Yeah, I want to see KC go. I don't like Buffalo. I don't like Buffalo. You feel me? My Cowboys. Remember when Cowboys got history Buffalo, man? I don't like them, man.
Okay. I know you a Cowboys diehard. Oh, Jay gone. What happened to it?
I don't know. I hope he popped back up. Yeah, hopefully he'll pop back up.
Pop back up. Yeah.
Who you got on the NFC though? The Commanders.
I'm gonna say Philly, man, but the Commanders, I'm not counting them out, bro.
Okay.
I'm not counting them out. They one of them sneaky teams that they like a George Popovich team that they be quiet as hell, but then when the playoffs there, they showing their ass. Because they just showed their ass these last couple of games.
Who you got? Jay in the East. I mean, who you got in the NFC?
I don't feel like Jaden Daniels is ready. But I don't want to see Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl because that nigga, I hate watching him play, man.
You don't like Jay?
Man, that nigga trash, bro. I ain't gonna fake. He trash, bro.
He's a little unorthodox
with a lot of shit.
Yeah,
he get away with a lot of shit. He got a good group of people around him, and they do the right thing to make sure he looks successful. But in any other system, he wouldn't work.
So he wouldn't work nowhere else.
That's why he got replaced in Alabama. And Oklahoma didn't have a quarterback that was good enough to replace him with. So he got to live through there. But nah, I would like to see the Redskins, or I'm sorry, the Commanders. Let's see the Commanders go.
Hey, they still the Skins to me too, my nigga. I
swear, I call them that every time, bro.
They always gonna be the Skins to me. I don't give a fuck. That shit was not offensive. It was like a big up. You know what I'm saying? It was an honor for them. If you listen to when they changed that shit and all that shit, bro, all the people around there said, even the Indian people of Indian descent said it was an honor to have a team, you know what I'm saying, named after like that. Like this shit wasn't, they didn't take that shit derogatory. It's this fucking country, bro.
That's like the Cleveland Indians. I hate that they changed their shit.
Always gonna be the Indians with me. Yep.
I like Chief Wahoo.
Right.
Man.
I can give a damn about the other ones we was talking about.
That boy there, he's
Washington. Nah, man, you know I don't rock with them. But I do want to.
No, you don't like them.
Nah. I do want to see them win though.
Do you? You don't want to see Philly?
Nah, man. I prefer I mean, I what I really want to happen is I hope the stadium crash in. I hope the stadium
Fuck.
collapse. I hope the
Fuck.
stadium
You
collapse and nobody
Man,
win.
right?
that's tough. But that's
That's some
tough.
cold shit right there. What?
That's tough. Then the Lions
But that
gotta
ain't
go,
gonna
huh?
happen.
The
But
Lions
that's
gotta
not
go
gonna happen.
happen.
So
Nah.
I guess I want the Commanders to win.
You know what's weird though? Like either way, if Buffalo, and this is how I feel, if Buffalo don't win and beat KC, it's gonna be KC all the way. Cause Philly ain't gonna beat them, or the Commanders ain't gonna beat them.
You don't think neither team can win
Fuck no.
against
But they
KC?
would no. But they would have a
Do
choice.
you
I
think they
think
can beat?
Buffalo would be a better choice for either team on the NFC because it
So I
would be
was
a
talking
better
to this
game.
dude I was talking to this dude at AutoZone today. He said he think the Chiefs will win. I said, you know, the Chiefs haven't scored 30 points this season. They got to score. They got to be able to score 30 points against the Bills, but the Bills putting up 40 for sure.
Yes. The Bills will walk
They
that
putting up 40
scoreboard
for
on
sure.
your ass.
Yeah. And I don't think the Eagles can put up that many points either. So in real time, it would be a crazy good Super Bowl if it's the Bills and the Commanders. It
Hell
might be
yeah.
a 80, 90 point. It might be a 90-point Super Bowl for real. They
Combined,
need
yeah,
that. The
yeah.
NFL need that. Yeah, the NFL need that.
Vegas would go stupid.
It's almighty. Man.
Vegas will go dumb if it's the Bills and the Commanders. Oh my
Is that
goodness.
right? You
All
know,
the betting,
I don't know.
man. It's not gonna be that good if KC, like, it's gonna be like everybody know KC gonna win. Don't matter if they beat the Bills, KC gonna beat the Commanders or the Eagles, whoever win out of them. It don't matter. Like, I just
If it's
don't
the
think they
E-
got enough.
if it's the Eagles and the Chiefs, the score would be like 17-24.
Facts. It's gonna be loaded them up.
Boom. They ain't even gonna start scoring to the second half, probably.
And I kind of feel like if it's the Commanders, KC gonna run that whole game, and it might be 7-21. Some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Chiefs can hold you. Their defense will hold a motherfucking team, bro. If that's one thing they got some motherfucking defense, cuz.
And that's what I'm about to ask y'all. Don't one of them got defense? Y'all know I ain't really watched. I ain't
KC.
watched last season.
I think the Commanders' defense is a little bit better than the Eagles. I don't think, Jay.
Yeah.
I know Saquon been running
They-
wild.
The Eagles' defense is cool, but they pass defense ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Slay get burnt so fucking much. And then they got this rookie. I think they got a rookie cornerback too. That boy, that white boy they got, he cold though. Blankenship.
Yeah, blanket.
Yeah. That motherfucker cold. I ain't gonna fake. He cold. But
that's about like the only one out the secondary.
Yeah, Eagles. I think the Commanders got a little bit more solid defense for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now that Eagles defensive front though, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They got the best defensive front throughout the whole playoffs that's left.
Oh yeah, they won't run, but that pass is lacking.
Yeah, you can pass all over them.
I just think it's not enough
Mayfield
experience back there. And the experience that's back there is not top tier.
Isn't Sirianni the one calling the plays? No, not him. Who is the defensive coordinator of the Eagles? I think it's.
I don't know that organization that deep. You say who is it?
I think this shit on him, bro.
You say it's on the coordinator?
I think it is, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause like I don't think they was even this bad last year on defense.
Shit.
How am I gonna get on two screens?
Right, didn't he? Just caught on two screens.
My bad.
Two screens.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Mhm.
We're gonna end on this too. If y'all had to bet a significant amount of money on the Super Bowl, who y'all putting it on?
Well, I'm gonna wait till the Super Bowl game before we make that decision because I don't want to be wrong before we even get to the Super Bowl.
Right, lose my money before I get to bet it.
Man, ask me this question next week.
Right, facts. Let's go after next week. Let's go after this week, and then I could
Niggas
definitely
might get hurt. Niggas might get
Shit.
hurt and all type of shit.
You might be getting a live report, nigga. Might be to put some money down, nigga, already.
Fact.
Depending on who there. Cause shit, when I do bet on the Super Bowl. If I don't bet I bet on Super Bowl and I bet on the finals in basketball. Like that's when I really get active on betting.
All right, so we're gonna come back next week and get that down prediction then.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Oh yeah,
For
always.
sure. For sure.
Real Game No Gimmick Podcast. Just the Facts Podcast. Talking Shit Podcast.
Most definitely.
We out.
Yeah.
Peace.
I'll let you.